Okay, so my model railway project 2.0 was a bit of a fail. So I decided to take it apart and take it to the dump and start all over again because I didn't really like the design. But now I've started work on the model railway project 3.0 and I am proud to show you the very first piece and also the biggest piece of the new project. And here she is! Now I know what you're thinking, oh Oliver, it's just a table, what's so special about it? Well, I have designed this myself, I built it myself, and I bought the wood myself. The only help I've had was getting this big sheet of wood to the flat. That's the only help I've had. No one's helped me plan this, no one has helped me build this. I have done this all by myself. And the best part is, it is solid as a rock. That is not going anywhere. But do you guys remember the very first model railway project I built in this flat? I built one that went round in a big loop, and these pieces right here are the very same wood pieces that I used for the very first model railway project. So it has got a bit of heritage. This new model, this new table. It's I'm so proud of how this has turned out, and this is only one out of 4 tables I'm building. But this is the first one, but it's the biggest one. I wanted to get the biggest piece done first because I just thought it'd be more easier doing the biggest pieces first and then working my way around the smaller pieces, and also workspace. There really isn't enough room for me to actually start building smaller tables, and then at the very end I've got the big one to do, so I thought it was very sensible to build the big one first. Now I've got to say it wasn't easy because when I first put these 4 legs on, this thing was completely unstable. It was the most wobbliest table ever. It literally had no strength, and because it was so top heavy, there was nothing really supporting it, so the table was just going all over the place. So what I've done is I've added these beams under the table, which looks very nice, and I've added these wood panels at each end, so that bolts onto well, it's better to see it from here actually. So that bolts on to the actual base board itself, and it hooks on to this this little wood box thing. I'm calling these box wood sections, but believe me when I tell this thing is absolutely solid. This thing is not going anywhere. But yeah, it wasn't easy. I've been measuring, cutting, screwing, bolting, gluing, made a lot of mistakes, but finally the end result is amazing. It looks fantastic, and I'm just proud of how the fact I've done this all by myself, and it's really solid. This is not going anywhere. And also I've designed this in a very clever way, because what I've done was this. See these little screws here? That's not actually these screws aren't actually screwed to this, no. These screws are actually screwed in to this box section here, and I've added these guys here just to add a bit of strength. But this bit of wood is actually being held on by these big metal bolts and nuts. So I've actually designed this, so if this thing ever needed to be moved, all you have to do is just unscrew all the top bolts, and then this whole sheet of wood lifts up and comes off the legs. The legs stay where they are, but I've designed it, if this needed to be moved, that this whole baseboard here can come up and the legs stay where they are. I'm truly proud of how I've designed this and how I've put it all together. It is amazing. And I'm currently working on the next section of the table, as you can see. I've got these bits of wood. Sorry for the mess, it is absolutely chaos on it. This is the workshop, basically, this is what I'm working with. I haven't got much space to work with, so yeah, it is a mess. Not professional at all. But I'm gonna get these bits of wood, and then wait, no, that's the wrong one, sorry. Let's put that one back. It's these ones I want. That's going to go along like that. Bolt that through, each leg, then have something in between these two legs just to give it a little bit of extra strength. Yes. And then my plan for this section, just pop that back. This will be flipped over and then lifted up, so the legs will be about here, and then this section of wood will slide lovely and flush in there, and it will sit on top of these box wood sections that I've glued and screwed in, sorry, not bolted, screwed in. So this bit here is going to sit nicely flush on that, and I've got this bit of wood, which is going to be very, very clever, because I've got another one of these wood box section things. This will be screwed in to that when it's all lifted up, and then once I've measured it out properly, it's going to go nice and flush there. And then what I'm going to do is, hold on, it's not very easy doing this one-handed, I think maybe I'll get, maybe I should have 4? No, we'll have 3, we don't need 4, we'll have 1 there, and 1 there. I think 3 bolts will do just fine. Feed the bolt through there, so we will literally be bolting the table number 2 to the big piece like that. So this will sit underneath that, although you're looking at this underneath at the moment. So this is going to go like, no, it's going to go on this side. Flip this over, so that will be facing this. That will connect to that like that. Bolt it through, so that will be very strong. And the fact that it's going to be sitting on these bits, hopefully will give it a bit of strength. But I will add another leg in this corner, just give it a little bit of strength. But once that is all up, then we can drill a hole, put a few bolts through, bolt it on, and you got table 1, and then table 2. Ooh, very nice, Oliver, looking very nice. Now again, this is taking me a lot of time, effort, and a lot of money to build this. So that's why a lot of people have been asking, Oliver, where is the model railway project? Like, how come we've not seen anything with the model railway? It just takes a lot of planning, and also, again, it takes a lot of money to buy all this wood and buy the tools like hammers, spanners, knives, cutters, clamps, tape measures, drills, sanding machine. I bought a sanding machine because, I just thought I needed one. And it's a good thing too, because once this is all built, give it a nice sanding, so you get rid of all these horrible marks here. So once it's all sanded, you won't recognise it. It'll look lovely and fresh and lovely and brand new. Well, it is brand new. I mean, this is all new. I mean, I've literally just finished this big piece and moving on to the table number 2. So yeah, there's gonna be 4 tables in total. In fact, I might have a picture of a rough idea of what I've got pictured in my head of what I want this model railway to look like. So I'll probably put it on screen so you guys can actually get a rough idea of what it is that I'm trying to do. But table 1, the big piece, is done. This was probably the hardest one to do because of how big it is. In fact, we'll actually measure it just to give you guys an idea of how big this actually is, because this wide angle lens camera isn't really showing off of how big it really is. Well, it might do, I don't know. But let's have a look. Let's feed that through there. Use a tape measure. Lovely. So it's about 90, whatever that. I don't actually know measurements on a tape measure. That's how stupid I am. But it's about 90 something long. I don't know what that is. If you guys know what that is, please let me know, because I haven't got a clue. But it's nearly 230 something. I don't know. But that's how long it is. How wide is it? So let's have a quick look. See how wide it is. So it's about, 48 precisely of, I don't know what that is, but it's also 120 something. I don't know tape measure measurements. I'm sorry, I don't know if that's centimetres, millimetres. I don't know, but it's that long. So that's how wide it is. So yeah, this is pretty massive. Put that back in there. And this is just a little test track, just to show off of how wide the railway is going to be when it makes its turn. I need to sort out the tracks, but yeah, but I'll sort that out later, because, like, you know, that's not, well, it is important, but it's not what we're looking for at the moment. But also, I was thinking of maybe cutting out a little section here, just a nice little right there, so I can actually reach over to the other side, like if a train derailed or if it cut out or something, then I can actually, because I'm not kidding, I can't actually reach the other side because it's actually too wide. So I was actually thinking of maybe cutting out like a little observation point here, so you can stand right up close, but also if something, you know, derailed or cut out, you can actually reach over and sort it out. So I might actually cut just a little section out of this wood, but I don't want to do that just yet because it looks pretty nice as it is, and also if I start cutting bits off, it might weaken it, or it might make it, you know, a bit wobbly. I don't know. I don't want to cut bits off, but I think I might have to in the future. But at the moment, we'll just leave it as it is. But that concludes this video for today, my friends. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Again, work is looking good. I mean, it's an absolute mess in here at the moment, but once it's all built and once everything's tidy, once it's all sanded and once it's all done, it will look absolutely amazing. You won't even recognise this room, because this room actually used to be my bedroom, but now I want to turn it into a model railway room because my bedroom is also in the living room, so, like, you know. But there you go. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Wish me luck, because the build has started. It's coming along. It's going to take a lot of time, but work has started.